But happening tonight, it's your last chance to see all that the Madison night market has to offer.
Wisconsin lawmakers hear from the community as the redistricting debate continues.
And the House Speaker race at a stalemate. Why divisions among House Republicans are widening. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Thanks for staying with us at 5, everyone. Welcome back, Eric. Happening right now, the last Madison night market of the year.
Now, the event aims to celebrate the community's unique creative culture. News 3 Now's Brady Mallory live downtown, and he has more details. Brady?
Well, if you're looking for something creative, look no further. Smell your zodiac sign. Have you ever wondered what does your zodiac sign smell like? I'm going to find out. So I'm here with Christy, my scentologist here. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
So how does this all work?
Yeah, so it's based on your zodiac sign of when you're born. So it's not random. It's based on 3 years of blind scent studies. So people have an 80% chance of liking their own sign.
Well, I need to try this out. Okay, so I am a Taurus. So can I see this now? Smell this? Are you excited?
So we have a very grounding scent for you.
Oh, I'm grounded.
Yes, very grounding. So it has a sandalwood, and then this has upwards of 100 oils, so it's very layered. It's got a lily of the valley, geranium, kind of smells like a spring garden in bloom, which is your season, spring, when you're born.
Look at that, a spring garden. This is just one of the things that you can find down here at the Madison Night Market. You're going to want to come because this is the last night of the season. Sorry about it. We're going to talk more about this and all the fun that you can have down here later on in the show, Eric and Susan.
Now, Brady, we're both Capricorns, so we need to know what that one smells like.
Oh, my two colleagues on the desk, they're both Capricorns, so...
Yes. Okay, so Capricorn, that makes sense. They have a lot of focus going on.
I'll bring back some scents for you, and you can see what you think.
It's a goat, right?
I bet it smells like a goat.
It smells like a goat. Capricorn's a goat. All right, Brady.
Thank you, Brady.
Have fun down there. Thank you. Cool weekend ahead. Gary's here on the patio with the latest.
I'm a Taurus. I don't smell anything out here. But I do see the clouds thickening up overhead, and some rain is on the way. You can see the live view from the WISC-TV Skycam. Skies are mostly cloudy here, and the Platteville Queen Bee Radio Skycam showing some showers out there. In fact, you can see showers rolling through Platteville right now. Heaviest showers run from just west of Dodgeville to just east of Platteville and west of Darlington. To the north, those showers kind of peter out once they get closer toward Reedsburg and south of Wisconsin Dells. North and east of Madison, another little batch of showers north and east of Beaver Dam, moving more toward Milwaukee. And then south of Madison, just a couple of sprinkles moving through the areas right around Broadhead, over toward Orfordville, and eventually towards Janesville and Beloit. But 6-hour future track radar shows those showers dying out pretty quickly once the sun goes down and the atmosphere starts to cool off a little bit. Current temperatures are mainly in the 50s thanks to the cloud cover and the scattered showers. Here in Dane County right now, 56 in Middleton, 55 degrees in Sun Prairie, and 54 in the town of Prairie. Look for variably cloudy skies this evening. Chance of showers, temperatures dropping to the lower 50s by late evening. Later on, I'll take a look at a dry forecast for tomorrow and whether or not we can see any rain for the weekend.
All right, Gary, thank you. At the Capitol today, the first and only public hearing on a bill that would dramatically change how the legislative district lines are drawn in Wisconsin.
Political reporter Will Keneally has more on what we heard. Will?
So the key here is why these districts matter. They control who has the majority in the state capital. You can draw these maps in ways that favor one party over the other. Fair maps advocates say that the maps right now favor Republicans, but Republicans themselves want to change the process.
This legislation would ensure maps are drawn by a nonpartisan way.
Republicans want to change how the district maps are drawn in Wisconsin. Right now, that power is with the legislature, and some advocates argue that that allows the GOP-controlled chambers to draw maps that benefit them. Under this new bill, that power would transfer to nonpartisan legislative lawyers.
If we are sincere about nonpartisan redistricting, this is the time that we can do it.
I am skeptical about the motivation for this bill at this time, as a bill that was crafted and voted on quickly in the Assembly.
Thursday marked the first and only time the public was able to weigh in on the legislation. It passed the state assembly without going through the normal committee process. And this will be the only hearing that it gets in the state Senate.
So this really is just about the litigation.
Democrats argue that Republicans are just using the process to circumvent a lawsuit that is currently challenging the GOP-drawn maps. Liberals are now in control of the state Supreme Court and could hand down a favorable ruling for Democrats. Republicans say that their plan is modeled after what Democrats have been calling for years.
And so if suddenly we have the opportunity to implement that, and now it's no longer good enough, my question is then, can we trust Democrats' sincerity on childcare, on education?
But for advocates like Myra Enlow, any movement on the issue has been a long time coming.
Gerrymandering has impacted my community. We cannot get our representatives to listen to us, to explain their positions on issues, to support issues that have broad bipartisan support.
Now, advocates have been asking for some safeguards, like having 3/4 of the legislature support the maps instead of just a 50+1 majority, as the bill currently has. Now, that does include a bipartisan vote. Now, the bill could be amended before it hits the Senate floor.
Well, thank you. New today, the man police say brought guns to the Capitol building and demanded to see Governor Evers has been banned from the Capitol Square. 43-year-old Joshua Plesnick of Madison was charged with carrying a firearm in a public building. This morning in court, his bond was set at $500 per case. As a condition of his bond, Plesnick cannot have any dangerous weapons and is banned from the Capitol Square. He is also banned from being within 1,000 feet of Governor Evers and his family. Election season is fast approaching, and rising tensions over the past few years mean 2024's election will almost certainly be a contentious one.
And for election officials, that means safety concerns, but a new project in Dane County is hoping to curb those fears. Braden Ross is here with more. Braden?
Yeah, Dane County Clerk Scott McDonald announced a new plan today to fill the old Ale Asylum building near the Dane County Airport with ballots instead of beer. The plan would turn the 45,000 square foot space into a new Dane County Elections Center, centralizing elections equipment and offices for the county into one space. The move comes as elections officials across the country have faced increasing threats to their safety after the 2020 election. They say the new space would keep both clerks and elections equipment safer.
Clerks are a proud bunch. We love the work we do. We love being the backbone of democracy. But at the end of the day, we have families that we want to go home to. So really grateful to have a partnership in the county who backs us and believes in our safety and is committed to it with this facility.
Now, the whole project is expected to cost almost $19 million, but officials say that's half of what it would cost to build a new space from scratch. The building will still need to be renovated, but McDonald said clerks could start moving equipment into the space by next January, and it could be using it through the 2024 election. The project still needs to be approved by the Dane County Board. It's expected to come before the full board for a vote in November.
Braden, thank you. House Republicans met behind closed doors for more than 3 hours today. Try to figure out what to do about the vacant Speaker of the House chair, but not much progress was made. Republican colleagues are at odds over a plan to temporarily empower Speaker Pro Tem Patrick McHenry. Ohio Representative Jim Jordan is the only candidate in the race right now, but he hasn't been able to muster the 217 votes needed to win.
I think if he's not making progress and indeed he's hemorrhaging votes, then yeah, I think we need to go back to the drawing board.
I don't begrudge the 17 that are opposed to him. He's got 200 votes. Who else can get that?
But Congress has less than a month to pass a spending bill to keep the government open, and President Biden is expected to ask Congress for $100 billion in aid for security needs, including Israel, Ukraine, and the border.
As the war intensifies between Israel and Hamas, U.S. State Department officials are warning all embassies and consulates to review their security. President Biden plans to share an update on the war tonight. Mike Valerio has the latest, and we want to warn you, some video and details of this story are extremely graphic.
A deadly explosion rocking a Gaza neighborhood not far from homes where children are playing. Outside of a hospital, mourners pray over the body bags of victims. The grim effects of war that's erupted in the Middle East captured on video. A war that the Israel Defense Forces say may not have an end in sight.
This will not be short. And even if we'll have to expand the campaign in case another enemy gets involved, we'll know how to handle it.
With fears that a humanitarian crisis is spiraling out of control in Gaza, the United States and the European Union are calling for Israel and Egypt to allow aid across the border.
The Palestinian people are victims of Hamas too. And that is why I welcome your decision yesterday that you took to ensure that routes into Gaza will be opened.
Now, on the heels of a high-stakes visit to the war-torn Middle East, President Biden is slated to address the nation Thursday evening.
To lay out his view of this extraordinary moment that we are in when it comes to our national security and international stability, with a highlight and a focus, obviously, on the conflict in Israel and his visit there yesterday, as well as the ongoing conflict in Ukraine.
The U.S. Embassy in Beirut warning Americans in an updated security alert to fly out while commercial options are still available. And the president is pledging to get Americans and other civilians out of Gaza.
We're going to get people out, but I'm not going to go into any detail with you now.
I'm Mike Valerio reporting.
You can watch the president's address tonight at 7 o'clock right here on Channel 3.
A new Harvard study found eating too much red meat can increase your chances of developing type 2 diabetes later in life. In this study, participants who ate the most red meat were found to have a 62% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes than those who ate the least. Participants who swapped red meat at a meal for nuts or vegetables had a 30% reduction in risk. Researchers suggest choosing more plant-based sources of protein might help prevent the disease.
It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and while the disease is most often found in women, men can get it too. The American Cancer Society estimates 530 men will die of breast cancer this year. Juan Naman is a breast cancer survivor. He says one night he found a lump in his chest. His wife urged him to see a doctor, and they determined he had stage 2 breast cancer.
When you find a lump, it doesn't hurt anything to check, to feel, to self-test.
Namnan had to get a double mastectomy, and he is now an ambassador for the American Cancer Society. He urges men to be in tune with their bodies.
Next at 5, Gary has more on a cool weekend forecast.
Plus, it's your last chance tonight to go to the Madison Night Market. We'll check back in with our Brady Mallory after the break.
Red numbers in Wall Street trading on this Thursday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average tumbling 251 points. The NASDAQ falls 128. S&P loses almost 37. We'll be right back.
Don't miss Wisconsin's best mattress deals this fall, only at Ashley's Inventory Liquidation event. Find clearance and overstock mattresses throughout the store at huge discounts while they last, and low monthly payment options, only at Ashley.
Right now, buy one window and you'll get one free, plus no interest for 1 year. Buy one window, get one free, and soon. Hurry. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Interested in an electric vehicle? Connect with the team that is leading the charge, Berkshire Automotive. Whether it's EVs like Lyric, Lightning, Hummer, ID4, or hundreds of others, Berkshire has the largest selection of electric vehicles in Wisconsin and a team you can trust. Buy with confidence and complete peace of mind from Wisconsin's #1 automotive retailer. Berkshire Automotive, driven to deliver gas, hybrid, or electric.
At Lawton Cates, we connect you with top medical specialists after a serious injury. We hold the insurance company responsible for your lost wages and hospital bills, and we won't accept anything less than what you deserve. Your life counts. Lawton Cates.
Create your perfect room for entertaining, relaxing, and more with patio enclosures. Right now, get up to $6,500 off your sunroom. Plus, enjoy exceptional financing. Call today. Patio Enclosures. Your wedding day. Your love. Your style. Your celebration. Your wedding place. Discover the Madison Club, the city's premier wedding venue, featuring multiple unique spaces, stunning lake views, and award-winning cuisine. Spring wedding specials now available.
Hold it! Imagine a world with no drama.
I haven't signed Jody's card yet.
Ordering promotional products guaranteed to create memorable moments is an easy mission at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain. Don't miss Wisconsin's best deals this fall, only at Ashley's Inventory Liquidation event. Everything must go. Save as much as 60% store-wide. Plus, low monthly payment options, only at Ashley.
Tonight at 10, COVID infections are on the rise, and what goes down here is helping experts track it.
Wastewater actually tells us a really great story.
I'm taking you behind the scenes for a fascinating look at how scientists track COVID in our wastewater.
What does that mean in terms of prevalence in the community?
We'll learn why this public health partnership is a vital tool in tracking the spread of COVID-19. The Signal in the Sewer, tonight on News 3 Now at 10.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
It is official. The coolest thing made in Wisconsin is the Bevy bottleless water dispenser made by Plexus Corp in Appleton. The Bevy, if I'm even pronouncing it right, the smart water dispenser that offers on-demand filtered, flavored, and sparkling water. It offers users the ability to customize their hydration. It has saved more than 400 million single-use plastic bottles to date. Congrats to those creators.
The Madison Night Market is happening downtown right now.
That's the last one of the year. Brady Mallory live downtown with more on what it has to offer tonight. Brady?
Well, all of you who are sitting at home right now, I know what you're thinking. Brady, I have all of these walls, but I have nothing to hang up on them. Look no further than Matt Perrin Photography. You want Bucky the Badger? You can find it here. What about the terrace chairs? Look at that. Summer all year long in your living room. This is just one of the vendors that you can find at the Madison Night Market. Unfortunately, it is the last night of the season, but we can give you a little preview and then you can come out and see for yourselves. I keep calling you my night market expert, Peggy Gunderson. How much fun is all of this?
So much fun, right? I mean, look at all this wonderful, these amazing entrepreneurs, an amazing event, people coming downtown. It's a beautiful night.
Well, and that's what it's all about, all of these local vendors. And so what are people doing when they come and support them?
Yeah, so you might want to stop at the start at the top of State Street, walk your way down. It's 6 blocks, it's 600 block of State Street. Vendors on both sides. And what's really great about these, they're young entrepreneurs for the most part, but they're starting their businesses or they have smaller businesses. We also have our great restaurants open. Coffee over here, pizza, cheese, I mean, everything that you can imagine.
And look how well this is filling up. People want to come down here and they want to have that communal experience.
They do, and I think after a pandemic, this is exactly what we need. Yeah. We need to be back together again, supporting our local businesses.
And so how long do people have to come on down here and enjoy all the fun festivities?
Sure, we just kicked it off at 5 o'clock. They have till 9 o'clock. And you know, it's always lit up and beautiful as the night goes on. But come on down, enjoy the shopping, grab a cocktail, grab a coffee, grab some food, and just enjoy being together.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, really appreciate you.
Yeah. Well, you heard it best. If you're not doing anything right now, grab the family, grab some friends, come on down here and enjoy the last Madison Night Market of the season, because it's not going to be back until next year, and we know what's coming after fall.
Yes.
So I'll send it back to you in the studio.
That's exactly right. You have to seize the day. Thank you, Brady and Peggy. And the weather looks like it'll cooperate tonight, so that's good too. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration is predicting above average temperatures for Wisconsin and other northern states this winter. NOAA says the South could be wetter than usual with possible severe weather in the southeast. Forecasters expect strong El Nino conditions to drive those conditions. NOAA also says the Great Lakes and some northwestern mountain states could be drier than usual. How does that sound to you, Gary? Does that sound about right?
Well, I've got the outlook right here. Just downloaded today from NOAA and the Climate Prediction Center. And this is for December, January, and February, calling for below normal precipitation through the northern part of the United States, above normal precipitation through the southeast. A lot of times with the strong El Nino, you get the jet stream roaring across the Gulf of Mexico. That not only brings a lot of precipitation, but could set up some wintertime tornado outbreaks in the southeastern part of the country. So that does bear some watching. As far as temperatures are concerned, though, usually with an El Nino weather pattern, the jet stream splits. The southern branch of the jet stream brings moisture to the south, but the northern branch heads up into southern Canada and keeps us generally milder than normal. That doesn't mean we're not going to see any cold weather. It just means in April you look back and you say, yeah, you know what? It was a little milder than what we would normally see during winter. Now, as far as rain is concerned, the rain that we've had so far has not been very heavy. Most areas that have had rain have seen less than 1/10 of an inch of rain. A few pockets may have been around 1/4 1/4 of an inch of rain. But as we take a look at Dane County right now, nothing in Madison, but there are some showers out to the west. So if you are going to the night market, be prepared for at least a period of showers that'll probably come through over the next hour or two. Otherwise, to the southwest, the more concentrated areas of rain, heavier showers from around Dodgeville to Darlington and then back toward Hazel Green. Those are moving eastbound. To the north, though, those showers really cut off once you get toward the Dells. North of the Dells, really no rain at all, and just a few sprinkles across parts of Dodge County. Those will be heading more toward Milwaukee. And then down to the south, just some light showers around Broadhead and Orfordville, heading to Janesville and probably toward Beloit as well. But overall, you can see the last batch of showers coming on through. Behind that, probably not going to see very much. And in fact, a wider radar perspective shows the more concentrated areas of rain east of us and then those showers in southwestern Wisconsin, but not much more to the west. Just a few spotty showers, and those will probably fizzle out. 6-hour future track radar shows that once the sun goes down, those showers lose their strength because of the loss of instability. So probably by around maybe 9 or 10 o'clock, most of the rain should be over with across south central Wisconsin. Now, we could see additional showers Friday night into perhaps part of the day on Saturday. Those rainfall amounts will be pretty light, less than 1/10 of an inch in most areas. But additional rainfall next week could bring us somewhere between an inch and 1.5 inches of rain over southern Wisconsin, at least according to one of the longer range computer models. So that does bear some watching. Tomorrow, though, should be partly sunny and pleasant with high temperatures around 60. It'll be cool for the weekend. Again, those highs low to mid 50s and lows in the middle 30s. And then that rain next week. But again, by the end of that rain, we could see the potential for at least a few flakes of snow by Friday night. Planning your night, look for most of the showers to be over with by 9 o'clock. By midnight, we're down to about 51, and we'll see some breaks in the clouds overnight with low temperatures in the upper 40s. As far as planning your night across Dane County, low 49 in Verona, 49 in Windsor. Any showers will be confined to the evening hours. Out to the west, Platteville will clear out late with a low of 46, 49 in Watertown, and 51 in Janesville. Tomorrow, look for skies to be partly sunny, a pleasant day with a high temperature of 60 degrees in the first warned 7 to 10 day forecast. Low to mid 50s for the weekend, just a slight chance of a shower Saturday. Then as we head into next week, pretty good chances for wet weather beginning Tuesday, lasting through Friday, maybe even a thunderstorm on Tuesday. But again, Friday night into Saturday morning, possibility for at least a few flakes of snow to mix in. Nothing that should stick to the ground. But next weekend, all of next weekend will be chilly. As we look at first warned traffic, things looking pretty good on the roads. Just a minor slowdown on the eastbound belt line as the flex lanes end at Stoughton Road. As far as travel times right now, normal travel times either way on the belt line between University Avenue and the interstate. Sun Prairie inbound to downtown is 18 minutes right now. Outbound, that same trip is 19 minutes. US 12 middle to Sauk City, a quick 16 minutes today. And the belt line to Janesville on I-3990 will take you 23 minutes. That's your News 3 Now first warned traffic.
All right, Gary, thank you. It's becoming cheaper to buy gas in the U.S. AAA says the average price for a gallon of regular has dipped 8 cents in just the last week. That's down 32 cents from a year ago. And one factor is that states are right now switching over to cheaper winter blends. Another is the cost of oil overall remaining flat despite the conflict in Israel. AAA predicts oil and gas prices could rise if the fighting in the Middle East spreads. The average cost of gas here in Dane County, about $3.20 a gallon right now.
Coming up, increasing concerns about robo-taxis after a rise in crashes involving the technology. That story after the break.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
The moms have a brand new show.
Are you having a great time?
I'm Mom So Hard Ladies Night. Saturday, November 18th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells.
This is you. And you are why we do what we do. Each and every one of you are wonderful, amazing people. So we'll treat you that way on your journey of trusted care. Because the way you feel matters. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
Ruggability. We straight made that word up. How else to describe the otherwise indescribable, rugged, capable, incredible versatility and affordability of a Honda SUV? Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com calls Honda the best value brand. Car and Driver calls Honda the winningest brand in 10 Best history. But we like ruggability, and you'll like the incredifantabulous deals, so see your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer today. Honda gets Wisconsin.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Elevate your savings at the Century House. Right now, buy stressless recliners, sofas, and office chairs and earn up to $1,500 credit toward the purchase of additional stressless furniture. Or receive $400 off the purchase of any stressless signature base or cross-base recliner and ottoman. Don't wait. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Their harmony and great country music that brings people together. It's Rocket Club. Performing live Friday, November 17th at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
More driverless cars are hitting the roads, but there are renewed concerns about safety.
Karen Kafa explains the concerns come after several recent crashes involving robo-taxis.
The future is here, but is it a good thing? Several recent crashes involving driverless cars are reigniting safety concerns.
These are big vehicles that can inflict damage if there are crashes or if they hit pedestrians and bicyclists and so on.
Earlier this month, a woman in San Francisco was struck by a hit-and-run driver and then hit a second time by a robo-taxi operated by Cruise, a subsidiary of General Motors. In a statement, a Cruise spokesperson said the initial impact was severe and launched the pedestrian directly in front of the AV. The AV then braked aggressively to minimize the impact. It's one of two such incidents reported to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, which said it also identified two further incidents. Engineering professor Ram Pandiala says it makes sense. Federal investigators want to know if the company has enough pedestrian safeguards in place.
This is NHTSA just exercising due diligence, as with all vehicles and all technologies.
A Cruise spokesperson said it will cooperate with the probe. Pandiala lives in Arizona, where robo-taxis operate.
A lot of folks who take those rides, they are surprised as to how amazing the experience is. I think we'll just have to see how the data really demonstrates the potential benefits from a safety standpoint.
In Washington, I'm Karen Kafa.
And we'll have a final check of your First One forecast in just a moment.
It's A1 Furniture's anniversary sale with up to 44% off store-wide and 44 months free financing. Plus, get tax included on purchases over $9.99. Huge selection in stock now at A1 Furniture.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
The biggest thing for me that I've learned through working with Thrivent is that you can accomplish anything you want to. It's just about finding the right road, the right path, the smart moves.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With the power of up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and the confidence of an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado for you. Get 0% financing, plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
If you have Medicare and Medicaid, iCare's dual eligible special needs plans help you get both care and coverage. Benefits include $1,800 per year to pay for eligible groceries and over-the-counter items. Whatever you don't spend carries over each month. Receive a $4,000 a year dental allowance and pay nothing for covered prescriptions all year long, even the brand name ones. Call us today and a licensed sales agent will help you find out if you're eligible. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
The Madison Club. Elegance reimagined. Excellence redefined. Amazing cuisine. Iconic spaces. Join the Madison Club. Featuring premier event venues, stunning lake views, with golf and travel club privileges worldwide. New member specials available.
From Lincoln Center Theater that brought you The King and I and South Pacific comes a sumptuous new revival of the most perfect musical of all time, My Fair Lady.
At Overture Center, November 21st through 26th. Tickets at overture.org.
Get 11% off everything at Menards and take care of all your automotive needs. From tools and accessories to maintenance and everything in between. Wiper blades? Copy that. Motor oil? Done. Trust Menards to help out with all your automotive needs. Get superior engine protection with Valvoline High Mileage Motor Oil. It's a synthetic blend to maximize engine life in vehicles over 75,000 miles. Pick up a quart for only $3.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Don't miss A1 Furniture's anniversary sale. Save up to 44% off name brand mattresses and get 44 months free financing. Plus, get tax included on purchases over $9.99. Huge selection in stock now at A1 Furniture.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Gary's back. Final check of the forecast.
Yeah, some showers ready to move into Madison. Live view from the Platteville-Coombe Radio Skycam. Some showers there. Looks like they've actually kind of moved just east of Platteville, but here in Madison, not raining yet, but there are showers now approaching Black Earth and Cross Plains. Some light showers down towards Janesville, and there are the heavier showers that have already moved through Platteville.
Well, more updates in a half hour on News 3 Now at 6. Stay tuned now for the CBS Evening News.